Alright, feeling good. It's good. That's really good. What is this? Oh, yeah, full screen. Oh yeah, big Doki. Ist jetzt nicht unbedingt confirmed. Let's take our chances. Skip? No skipping. Out of forward time? Text speed? Oh, seems good, right? Sounds alright, not too loud. Alright, no spoilers. Alright. New game! YuPhoenix. I wanna get Doki'd. This is for you guys. Hey! How do I get further? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. Making today? But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on dates like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if you're going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Wait, which one's my voice? That's my voice. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. That's my voice, right? Did I do it right? Fancy music.
You say that you were thinking about ignoring me?
Oh yeah. That's mean, YuPhoenix. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That guy, me, yes. Good point.
Fine. But you don't wait for me after all.
Guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, you decided on a club to join yet? Club? Told you already. Really not interested in joining any clubs. Wait, that's my voice! Jesus Christ, Yoshi! I have issues! God damn it! I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did. Oh my god! It's a difficult game, okay? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. My man YuPhoenix. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that.
Yay!
I did let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease my mind a little bit. Her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Larry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello? Sayori?
Oh my god, that's me. Larry must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you. Wait. Like, they really need to make this thing big, okay? To see these names. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some more encouragement, so I thought you know... What? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Really? Sayori is vice president of the Pleasure Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in pleasure. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Then she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in pleasure is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Heh.
Make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. Stop by for a cupcake.
Yes, let's go! Cupcakes!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's not that bad. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member's here.
Told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh. How do I voice her? How do I voice the others? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Did I just say this word right? Sayori always says nice things. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, YuPhoenix. What a nice surprise. I know, right?
Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says it quietly into my ear and
I have issues voicing this shit, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Great to see you again, YuPhoenix. I know, right?
Smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Well, that sounds pretty good. Basically completely out of my league.
Oh, don't say that, YuPhoenix. Come on, man.
Having a smile at me so generally feels a little... great.
You too, Monica.
It was me. Oh god.
Oh my god, the shame for freaking pronouncing the voice.
Could have color coded it, okay? Would have given me an easier time.
Come sit down, YuPhoenix. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayuri mentioned it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room. Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea we're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. Oishi! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh. No! I've never seen these kind of movies, guys. I don't know where. Oh, okay, let's proceed. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. You waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you anything? Thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. Tell me! Right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in his class. Wow, that's me! You keep a whole tea set in his classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. And don't let you get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. I'm rocking the soundtrack, I like it. You get up, you come back to this. Hey! Classic beta is looking different today, isn't it? Is this safe for work? I hope it's going places, you know? I've got high hopes here. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature group, my duty is to make the club fun and exciting for everyone! Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels little like nothing arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out of all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, YuPhoenix, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering I can't tell about my hentai collection, how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Saying. Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her readings. She seems to so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people. You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Lies. I desperately lie to her face, something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you? Yes, you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. What's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about the cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back! Why? Your cupcakes, your poems. I just don't know anymore how to voice like 4 different girls. Oh my god. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. The Yuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share some of them? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer, huh? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. True form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. This is blowing me out again. Don't have to? I'll try to voice these guys, okay? We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question marks. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. Still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Never said I would join this club! Sayuri may have convinced me to start by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and lose my train of thought. Look at these girls! All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I'm liking Monika. Look at that those eyes. Good. Tiger, you used to me playing WoW? It's like, you know, that just happened like 20 minutes ago. But
sorry, I thought. You.
Yo. I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this. If writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Or the pleasure club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment and made my throat act up. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Yes. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. You, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey you, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Right, so you and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Then the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Right. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright. Do you actually write it? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Here we go. Alright. Alright guys, which girl do you like? Which did you think it was good? You like Natsuki? No love for Monica? The pink haired one? This? That was Yuri, right? No wait, that's Natsuki. Yuri was this one. And that one was Yuri. Oh my god. Monica is in the options? Why is she not here for that? Does this mean we're gonna have 20 words? Okay, so I choose one word, right? Faster, hop, swimsuit, nightgown, sing, raincloud, vanilla, ambient, extraordinary, suicide. Vanilla? She likes vanilla? Oh. Wait, that's an indicator, right? That they like that? When they jump, when I click it? Candy, contamination, sadness, dazzle, dream, cloud, smile, memories, melody, lazy. Clouds. Oh my god, it's Natsuki again! Rainbow, special. Marshmallow, flying, kitty, cute, email, extreme, skipping, together. Flying. Oh! Okay, wait. So that was Natsuki? That was Sayori. And that's Yuri. Okay. Intellectual nature, massacre, tenacious, vibrant, unending happiness, whirlwind, starscape, effulgent. A massacre could be fun. Just to random, you know, give it a little bit of a mess. How about Starscape? Oh. Doki Doki, pleasure. See, there's the word pleasure. It's not literal, it's pleasure. Happy, sweet, death, defeat, sensation, clumsy, passion, shiny. I want to go with Doki Doki. I want to put the word Doki in there. I want to read that poem and see the words Doki Doki, okay? Boop, wonderful, loud, electricity, breathe, love, summer, eternity, mega analysis. Let's go with boop. No. Here, horror, whistle, calm, dark, tears, variance, holiday, mouse, empty. We gotta go edgy. Let's go dark. Oh, really? You don't get to read your own poem? No? Aww. I wanted to see what they make out of it. Server crashes after server crashes? Oh boy. Aren't they trying out this new technique with the server thing? It's not sharding anymore. This other one they called it now. Imagination, treasure, chocolate, crimson, party, disaster, parfait, headphones, ribbon, anime. I like me some crimson. Oh, of course you're jam for that. Pout, valentine, cry, atone, vitality, heaven sent, despise, climax, jump, nibble. Climax. Bad times, good, joy, misfortune, heartbeat, milk, lollipop, hope, promise. Let's go with bad. Hopeless, determination, adventure, infallible, inferno, frightening, giggle, daydream, papa, destiny. I like me some determination. Oh, you keep those jumps up. Dance, troll, raindrops, lucky, graveyard, fun, blanket, proof, vacation, vivacious. I have no idea what vivacious is. I want to take it. Oh, you like that? Anxiety, tragedy, captive, sense, fireflies, amazing, fear, after the match, laugh, fireworks. Essence. Bubbles, portrait, family, fickle, rose, spinning, silly, entropy, landscape, waterfall. Rose. Flee, ocean, sunny, incapable, forgive, embrace, depression, comfort, friends, pain. Embrace. Peace, games, explode, cheer, bounty, alone, secret flower, bunny, dreaded games. Dogs, unrequited, judgment, misery, infinite, lipstick, disoriented, fluffy, play. Color, fantasy, kawaii, kiss, sugar, excitement, scars, aura, covered, whisper. Fantasy. Cheeks, feather, disown, universe, uncanny, sticky. Sticky? Incongruent, sunset, peaceful, wrath. I like feather. Pure, pink, warm, broken, beauty, melancholy, awesome, agonizing, prayer, childhood. Alright. 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 Annika, good evening. I want to see that poem. Hi again, YuPhoenix. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, YuPhoenix. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like it deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys,
YuPhoenix always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. That's right. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is messy and it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh come, you and YuPhoenix can become good friends too. Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Hey, I'm sorry, Yuri wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. But any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Look at that, she put it, you know. Here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? Picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew, well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. The closet? Hey Alra, have a good night there. Thanks for watching. Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes. I'm listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. But we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. What a word, alright? Literature. Who came up with that? Literature. Club. Sherlock. Have a good night there, man. We get a better key another time, hopefully. Would be cool. Problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. That's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. I mean, even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a club event. It's more important to figure out how we get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Is Sayuri's taking this thing seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, you think food will do the trick? What kind? Guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details for the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayuri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eye. I open my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Alright, oh. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does a school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. Not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, Yoshi. You wanna have some literature club fun, yeah? Come on. Literature? You want literature? Just give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Sayuri glanced around at herself. How's it written over me? We're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around you. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. More than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. The toothpaste? Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie? You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. What is happening? Can we still go to the napping club? Seriously, Sayuri, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. That's not what I do! That's not what I do at all! This is so funny. Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we like this. Aren't you? I guess. Careful. Button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the bottom near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed soon that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my tits got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer button up like that? It's so stuffy. Not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. The hell, man? What is happening here? Good thing this is like an after dark stream, you know? Where's Vlad for this craziness? I need some mental support. So much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around. If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic's that? Why are you saying that's like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. True. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. Deal. Guess we're really better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so. Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with some charms. Okay, everyone. Hey. Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Can't wait to read yours. Yeah, me neither. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve a poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically put out the poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from spinal what? On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Ooh, writing. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. My book! Who should I show my poem to first? Monika. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted to know I'm putting in effort. Hi. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Officer DeVito. Thanks for the follow, welcome. Keep that in mind. Of course I'd be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry YuPhoenix. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. That's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You're not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness, and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. Can I push a button to this, like space? Yeah, there we go. I don't have to click the mouse button. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound very confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. Hole in a wall. Okay. Hole in a wall. Wait, waiting. Hole in. Oh my god. No way. Is this like innuendo supreme? It's very, like, all in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in, my man. Alright. Hell yeah. What do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way you think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle. Oh my. I'm too mature for this game. I'm too mature for this game, guys, okay? Just move your hand. Go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh. Natsuki. But it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Basically... basically. Not cute enough for your taste. You wanna get smacked? Smacku! I'll pass. But anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Now that you like it. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can cry. That's about it. Yeah. Tell you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Let's be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it says easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Decided to write about it. Understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts me more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line, so you did. Guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yes, not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Going Sayori, my poem. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Hey, I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sorry. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Haha. Peace. Can you hear my voice when I say it like that, Silent? So Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? When I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a YuPhoenix poem. Yes. That makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Her, you know, chat. You're so weird, Sayori. Heh. Really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of one of you in the club room. Wait, what? Is this me thinking? I cut out for so much reading. No, I do read. Like every night a tiny bit. But reading on stream is always a little funky. Brackets mean in head? Okay. Of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, YuPhoenix. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. Something that only really good people do. Thanks. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. See about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my... Sleepy from... Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Nice ending. Sayori, this is just a guess, but you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot you last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Breakfast. What the hell? Oh my god. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh hell yeah! My kind of girl right there. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yeah, this was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Guess I look forward to it. Last one. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. No, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, there's something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. And drinking. You get Strongbow? Isn't that cider? Cheers. Not just finding them, building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, but though, biased how? So much talking now. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. Sure, if Yuri is apologizing herself to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's kinda cool. Nah. I want to flicker. I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. What? Wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is really pretty. Eh? That's a Yoshi! Come on, come on, come on. You see him? Can you see him? Can you see the Yoshi? You wanna read it too? You wanna be in literature club? See some cute girls, yeah? That's a relief. Also like the poem. Oh, whoa.
Could this be joy?
Kitaro, thanks for the biddy. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually read longer poems. Not at all. Really glad you like it. To be honest, since it's the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. Legit. Like, speaks my mind, this YuPhoenix dude. Yes, it's everyone. Glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Sigh. It's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sario and Monica are happily chatting. Miles, Len, and Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly, what is gingerly for a word? Exchange sheets of paper, bearing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
That's wasted language.
Hey. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is
kawaii.
cute?
Cute, Yoshi? Cute?
You completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
Oh, Yoshi. Hold up.
Let's go. I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Come on. Put it in my hand. Pick ball. No, not ball up. Come on.
You see the tail, right?
Woo! Let me throw it. Let me throw it for the audience.
Right. Like short range throw, okay? Yeah? That's good. You want more?
Can you see it? Is it behind Darth Vader?
Yoshi.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Oh no, hold on.
It was behind Darth Vader. Now it's here. Hold on, here we go. Yoshi. Ball! Bring mir den Ball! Yeah! Whole literature club has gotten very interesting. Gamer Weibchen. Oh, hello. What a trick! Alright. That sounds like it's banging, isn't it?
It's trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. People did, by the way. Ariori liked it. YuPhoenix did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across as something particularly inspiring. I haven't yet. And YuPhoenix liked my poem too, you know. Works more on actions more than me. What? Really? He told me he was impressed by it. Did I? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Oh, those tunes. Maybe you're just jealous that YuPhoenix appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to take everything I do overly cutesy. Everyone okay? You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as YuPhoenix started showing up. If that was the case... Okay, focus on the mission. Alright. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. You, she speaks just trying to make me look bad. It's not true. Doubted it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted dark souls? For no reason. The meaning should jump out as words. Help me explain it to her. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also waste. You understand that, right, you? Yeah. I did get dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Well... Wait. Natsuki. You're right that I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. No secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. See, I didn't notice that. Sorry. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her about how he felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It's her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. But Yuri, she doesn't need to. That was me, right? You know what? I'm going to do that. Spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now. Bye. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? So embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, you. You're too kind. I know. I'm thankful to have a part of this club now. Nothing. One more thing. The one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. Going to make some tea. Good idea. Making it for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. It was alright. YuPhoenix, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. You, ready to walk home? Sure. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? Why do I talk like a girl? Yeah? You rock and roll? Yo, have a good night there. Thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't see the message earlier. I'm a little involved in this whole story right now, guys, okay? Like, I'm really feeling it, you know? Oh. What did I click? Load? I can save it. Good. You know, in case anything happens, we get it saved. Cool. No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri in the shoulder. Said more than myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, let's do this. This is so wild. Alright? This is pretty damn wild. Okay, before we continue, we're gonna do let's do one more of these poem parts and like them reviewing and talking about it, right? Because I assume like it has many chapters that work like that. So we're gonna do one more of that, but I need more water first. That much talking requires moisture. Alright? That said, guys, you guys get to enjoy this beautiful music. And I'll be back in just a moment. Maybe I'll eat a banana or something, okay? I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Enjoy! Okay, actually, hold on. I'm gonna play you guys some music in between. Now I will be right back. Sometimes I wonder what Monica is thinking about me. She likes me. I'll be so happy.
I'm back! Thanks for waiting, guys. I had a banana, alright? You know, no innuendo there at all. Just a banana. Alright. Well, we look at these, kawaii little, girls jump. I'll be putting on some lotion. Isn't that a thing? Wasn't there like this, Rihanna commercial kind of thing? Where she was like applying lotion to like her arm. But wasn't it? There was a thing. Pretty sure there was. Can't see. I can't even see. All right. Yeah. Gotta make it hot, right? You're all like, ooh. Yeah? Yeah? You know, the one on the solar plexus needs some lotion too. Alright. Good. Talk, guys. I was just adding to the plot of a game. Okay. New tattoos, guys. I applied healing lotion to my new tattoos. Okay. I don't know what your mind is wondering right now. Jesus Christ, guys, hands on deck. If you are, like, say something in the chat right now, so I can be sure that you're not actually, like, doing anything else with your hands. It's a little immoral right now. Okay? Just shiz? Oh, you guys are all doing something right now? My god. Hell, guys. What kind of chat do we have here? Playing a perfectly innocent game. All busy, like, using your hand. Touch. All just touching things right now? Oh my god. You're all wild, okay? It's great. Great. Let's get wild, guys. Let's make a great poem, Yoshi. How about that? He's like right at my chair wheels. Okay. By the way, on this note, guys, can I say quickly, thanks for watching right now. Because I believe we happen to be on the Twitch front page again, I think. Or at least some random part of it. So that's pretty awesome. Sweet. If you ever decide to like click on this show on that front page thing, hey, help. Help. Let's go with play. Let's go with hop. She jumped twice. She really liked hop. You guys know the happy hop? Fantastic streamer. Super fun. Let's go with effulgent because I don't know what it means. Oh, she would like such a word. Lust. Ooh. A lustful inferno. Oh yeah. Passion. You're jumping. Massacre. Marshmallow. Dazzle. Suicide. Empty. Love. Hurt. Disaster. Infallible. Cute. Chocolate. Death. Nibble. Bubbles. Good poem, huh? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, YuPhoenix. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Eh? Still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. Death nibble. Depression, suicide, chocolate, and bubbles. That's all my mind, alright? That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always these simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. Eh? Not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Your purse? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves a coin purse. He fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. The two small coins fell out. Ha, I knew it. I knew it. Can see right through you. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. Either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Yes, that's my secret. So that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ahaha, Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her books as always. This protagonist does not like girls? Protagonist is a weird one, you know? My alter ego after a very grumpy hangover. I wasn't listening to anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell YuPhoenix to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough a retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ahaha!
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. The revolution?
Retribution. Like Paladins of World of Warcraft, that's where I learned that word, alright?
Red pallies are good. That. Still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. I had to try to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Eh. Whop. Kya. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh, what was... Cookie. Good enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my
My retribution.
Actually, that's almost one's work. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's nice of you. So happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sugar. Sayuri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hey, you're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks even really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But you, it's chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez, you don't have to unwrap my... Oh, wait, that's not what's happening. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Oh my god. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Oh my god. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, he's such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayuri? Hey. Natsuki glances around. Monika is in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. If she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. Pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Probably more desirable now than all of us combined. It's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. She has a boyfriend? Fuck. So strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? My last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay! Sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Yeah. Play me the song of my people. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, you.
Could this be joy?
Hey, thanks for the €2. Need a drink? I do. I do. Thanks for the €2. Appreciate that. And see, Monica's smiling too. Thanks for the €2. Didn't mean any pressure on anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. Case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. She and Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori-sama already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. You! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies. 4. You know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with you to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. That was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready? Yeah. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm talking to a kid at the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? Not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Hey, me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? What kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's also about porn. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, "Tween my feet. Last remaining flower beckons to me. Twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. To what ends have I summoned this joy? But now when I look in every direction, once prosperous field before me, it's but a barren wasteland." Masturbation. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You mean I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess it means I'm doing a good job. I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway. Hey you, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. Nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. This game is not innocent. Tragic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. But going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. Kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster. Poster paper. I dropped it by accident. Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forward right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Oh, you okay? My forehead. My forehead hurts too. You have not seen this route? People went for the other one? Oh, okay. How did I get this one? Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out to the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a sec. Just do it for a second. We're in. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. But not on her forehead! And it's gonna swell up. Could find you some ice. Where would I even find ice in this time? Guess I could drink. A cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? Be right back. Okay. I pat Sayori in the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter. It will be used as an ice pack rather than... But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. Just a moment, I'm ready, turning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Oh, that was her saying it. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. What are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. Bear with it. It'll be better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey you, this kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I wouldn't get myself hurt, fall and scrape myself, or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Did I really do that? Come to think of it, maybe I do not remember a bit. I guess I always seem so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. That's right, my man! We play those games. I agree with the in-game YuPhoenix. You know, I totally saw the situation happen where she spills the apple juice. And I would have thought instead of apple juice it would have been milk. In a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. Really a sweetheart. Call me that. Don't really do this kind of things all the time. I guess when it comes to you, I just feel natural. It just feels natural. Before I even knew it, I'm treating you like that. I guess it's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. I'm so glad that nothing has changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever? I'm honest to myself. There's no telling where we'll end up. Well, we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing. Still, my hopes out. I'm so happy. There is a whimsical expression in her eyes. You remain silent for a moment. So silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I didn't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. I'm gonna see her forward either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! Touches her forward again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh, well, I guess it's too late now. That's damn right. Oh yeah, you done messed up. Anyway, let's go. Let's go! I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bomb, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing, I was just about ready to start sharing with our poems. Sayori, your forehead! He's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it, right? Eh? Sayori frantically glanced around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper too. Aha! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, you. Well, Sayori... Failed to come up with an excuse to Sayori. I made it an adventure! Yeah, that. Aha, okay. In any case, good work. Let's start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. You ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box closed tightly, I returned to my seat. Alrighty. Can I select it? Can I select it with like... Yeah, I can select it with the keyboard, nice. Half of the game like this is like this, the other half not so much. Boy. Monica. Hi again. Can I hit enter to proceed? How's the writing going? I can, cool. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to tell you what you wrote today? Sure. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me now, every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Nah, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. Don't worry. I get what you're saying. Alright, anyway. You wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright. Hey look, it has the same title as a song I wrote. You haven't heard yet. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. Meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. How? I want to load. Save me, load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on a paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The gathering. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they are trying to speak over the noise. Let's see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Aha, sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. But putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll feel yourself facing a difficult decision. You'll find yourself facing a civil decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is Tip even about writing? What are we even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Making sure I save, alright? Load me? Yeah, she wants to get loaded, alright? Like, load it up. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, YuPhoenix. Your skills are already improving. Really. Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. Just happy to help inspire fellow writers. Now you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get a poem through perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. One way to really enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. Certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. You have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a new poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, the hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its face. Increments its face? It reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. Huh? Oh, there. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. I'd say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. Wait, what's this about? What is this about? Is this about self-harm? But why a raccoon? But why is the a raccoon? Habit? Rabbit? The raccoon is a habit. A habit she feeds. Oh. Alright. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to into their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. I sometimes enjoy writing about them. But you keep them to yourself. Because they're embarrassing. People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Well, play a lot of games. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Well then, forgetting what it was about though, let me do this slowly. I get experience. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. You what? Anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, there was a compliment? Glad someone recognized my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Think so? Yeah, well I guess you've been friends with her for so long you might even be the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? What? Am I edgy? Like she's dragging around a dead weight. Wow! Dead weight? Freaking Nero is going ham now! And crack the knuckles. They've been out-cracked. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. See, we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. That music though. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, so I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. So I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. Well, it's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I don't get it. Yeah, you can tell me. Okay, so the spiders are manga and people are just kind of like shutting her out because she likes manga? Manga are great. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like, anyone could agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks doesn't matter, I can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out. They make fun of you or think you're less. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, or as long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? You say Yuri? Yeah. That her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you. People should make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I always have hate people who make me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. But I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a poem write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Whew. Lots of reading, guys. Lots of reading. Alright. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the last likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well... Tamil has followed. Good evening, thank you. I guess I'll be on... wait, my voice. I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
You found yourself a hunter.
Hey Steff, was geht ab? What a time to host! Oh my god. Good evening, guys. Vielen Dank, Mann. Wie erkläre ich euch das jetzt? Also, wisst ihr, ab und zu... Schreibt ihr eigentlich gern Gedichte? Is that Steffi? No, that's Steffo. That's Steffo. But he's just as excellent. Perfect hosting time. We are rocking through a Doki Doki Literature Club. Guten Abend, Leute. Englisch wie auch Deutsch, beides vollkommen in Ordnung und wir machen das. Setzt euch hin, macht's euch gemütlich. Genießt ein bisschen complicated art. Aber echt, vielen Dank, Mann. Hoffe, dir geht's gut. You're welcome to stay. We are about to read another poem. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. Hey, so easy. Guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. I have that kind of weird connection. Your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Sure about that? Maybe. Sayuri starts fiddling with the pencil between her hands. Hey, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Why? 'Cause, well, first time you've written something for me. Sayuri completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Yes. Are you even listening anymore? Whatever. I give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. By being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Wait, so I'm standing here. He's standing here. He bends down and bumps into me. Cool, I like that. Geht's dir so? Alles bestens. Ich bin ein sehr interessantes Spiel. Dementsprechend ist alles gut. Danke dir. It's fine. I get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Don't worry. Sure, I'll like it. Bottles. Pop of my scalp. Wait, what? What? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle has a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nook and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle's caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. What? What is this about? What is this actually about? Tell me, because I have a suspicion, okay? This sad poem is about Sayuri's relationship with her friends and how everyone sees her as a source of happiness and joy, and has come to expect that from her. Even though Sayuri actually suffers from depression, as a result, Sayuri tries to find positivity to give her friends, digging deeper into her feelings in the process. Eventually, she runs out, and her head is devoid of any real happiness. Yeah, that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. God damn it. Holy crap! Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. See that? It was kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is that it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Get a habit of yourself. Sayori, good evening. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one's one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Cherry Tail, good morning. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. About the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really need to do something for the festival? It's not that we can put together anything good in just a few days. Just embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but doesn't that tell us we are actually going to be doing for the event? Oh boy. Okay, sorry I heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri's been coloring a poster holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? No, it's just not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we set the event and each put a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Literature. My god, what a word. Holy shit. Oh. This freaking word though. Hey Bloodberry, what's up? Yeah, I'm using OBS. Something secret. Hey, OBS secret. That is Yoshi in the background, just chilling out. It's about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. You want to share with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you in here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. What? Sayori, hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Your kid had a shit fit? The Twitch app glitched and I had to pull it back up. Before anyone points out the mature audiences thing, she literally cannot understand. Just finds certain people's voices more soothing than others. And you is the number one. Wait, what you trying to say though? What are you trying to say though? I appreciate the compliment, but what's it about? Meanwhile, we should totally save.
Gotta be safe. Yoshi's a good boy. A kid clicked on it? But don't worry. So far we're pretty mature here. Immature. I mean, what?
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. Least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh, okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it over with. Alright. Natsuki, what about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone.
You're the best, Yuri.
Club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. Wallace.
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monika, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So many viewers, so little chatters? So I think we're doing pretty good. Germany. In and out of Germany. Japanese lesson, nice. Hell yeah, Maxis. Story is capturing me. God, this tattoo is so itchy. Game files. Where are the game files located?
Where are they located?
Oh. Steam? Steam, where do you save this game's save file? Hold up. Doki Doki. This PC, main drive, program files 86, Steam, app cage, yeah, and then like Steam apps, common, Doki Doki. What kind of file am I looking for? Happy thoughts PNG. Oh, okay. You have 7 Russians by saying Russian. Привет. Let's see, I've got characters, DDLC, app, game, library, Rampy, Steam shader cage. There's no one directly in there. Not yet. It will be in the main folder. Yeah. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud.
Monica breaks and breathes and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. A moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. It must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snips back into reality and glances around her as if she were wild at even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem onto her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reacting to other people. Try saying, thank you Seeking for the follow and welcome. Alrighty. Imagine you are reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, or so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I would probably think of much of it. Words. Hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Hey, even you liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Water! Talking so much sure makes his throat go dry. Whew. Alright. Your former boss invited you and your coworkers to Disneyland next month. Don't know when though? Just thought I'd let you know in case if it happens to land on E3 week. I'm actually going to Disneyland just before E3. Hell yeah. I'll be in Disneyland, guys. Hell yeah. It's gonna be an interesting time. Gotta go now? Alrighty then. See you later, Maxis. And thanks again. Yeah, Disneyland is gonna be cool. I actually get to see the Star Wars thing. The Star Wars Horizon's Edge, which I'm super excited for because I'm quite the Star Wars fan myself, you know? Hell yeah. Just before E3, and then there's E3 press conferences and E3 itself. And well, I mean, like I'm working there for Level Up. But you know, I still get to like check out all the new things they've got there. It'll be cool. I hope I get some hands-on with like new games or whatever they got. It's gonna be a good trip. And you guys gonna come with me. I'm gonna do IRL streams while I'm there. Which probably gonna happen around like midnight European time, because over there that would be like noon? Maybe before, I don't know. Depends on like, you know, obviously things like waking up, and I don't know like what's going on and all that stuff. I still have to actually do all my booking, like nightmare finding a proper hotel. It's a nightmare finding a good hotel. Everything's too last minute. Alrighty. They might need a little more force than behind them, then depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing the kind of thing. Thanks, Monica. Thanks for the follow. Will your company cover Airbnbs? Whichever accommodation I'd need. Just, I have to find some that's... Nah. You know, I don't want to wake up with like cockroaches trying to give me kisses. Getting all the club in here. This is the literature club now, guys. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Yeah. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before you. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let you lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Wow. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. It's something that'll improve over time though. Maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Poem is called? It's called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. It wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what's going like now. Oh, this reading is getting tricky. Oh boy. I just want to make some poems, guys, and excite my club. You know? Whew. No, my reading's just getting bad because it's, you know, it's also pretty late for me by now. That's why. I mean, usually at this time I still have good energy, but I told you guys, because of yesterday, I was just very low energy. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let me know ahead of time what you will be reciting. Please, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. It's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Hell yeah! Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehe. Jeez guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I take all of you home. It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Sayori. Sorry, we're spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. Just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question's that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh my god, choices! Yoshi, help! Help, Yoshi! There's girls and they give me options. She's asking me if Yuri asked to walk home, if I would do it, or if I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. I always see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. Wouldn't just ruin that for you. So silly, you. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Exactly! Good point. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? The festival! Whew. Yeah, Monica and Sayori. I mean, they even follow me here on Twitch now, you know, I'm that lucky. Okay. Dream. Fireflies. Bliss. Cheeks. Of it. Ribbon. Fluffy. Sugar. Treasure. Heartbeat. Small D, big B. Aura. Kiss. Anger. No sock twisting, they already are, you know, I've got enough of that in real life. Daydream. Peaceful. Whisper. Nightgown. Breathe. Let's give it a twirl. And Pure. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked into. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid. It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. It's like squid Ika? Ah, there we go. It's right in your name! Squid! Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. Exactly. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hey, fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey, you're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming. You worry too much about me. I'm fine, I see.
Could this be Joy?
Oh boy! Hey Paola! Thank you for the 200 bits. What's up? Long time no see. Doing good. Thank you. Thank you very much for the biddies. Appreciate that. We're having a little late night show today here. A late night stream. That's why we do weird things. You know, late night Phoenix plays odd things. Late night stream, odd things.
Could this be Joy?
Oh. Paola! Thanks for another 100 biddies. And more! Oh boy. Thank you. God, it's just slow now. There we go.
Could this be Joy?
Whoa. That's a lot of joy coming in. Thank you. Oh boy, indeed.
Could this be Joy?
Oh boy, all the joy. Is Yoshi excited too about joy? Yoshi, do you like joy? Do you like joy? Come on, come on, Yoshi.
Could this be Joy?
Hey, there's joy. There's joy happening, Yoshi. Come on. He's not. There's
Could
joy,
this be
Yoshi.
Joy?
There's joy. There's joy. Come, 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 come.
Could this be Joy?
You guys see him? He's right here. He's right here. He's here for joy. Yes. Like, did you click the button too many times accidentally? God damn it, thank you. Thank you very much for all the bits. How many is that by now?
Could this be Joy?
Oh boy. Look at that, even Sayori is excited. She's like, yeah! There's still more?
Could this be Joy?
Oh wow. Oh wait, this is 1,000! Oh boy. Wait, how many was that? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1,800 bits! Damn. Thank you! Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Whew. Whoa. Even Yoshi got excited. He gets excited hearing the doll, you know. He gets excited. He's like at my feet now. Thank you, Paola. Righty. Let's see where the context takes us. Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. Say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at the usual activities.
Joy.
Thanks for the one biddy, Kitero. I forgot configuring the bot, so now even for like 1 bit it shows. Which is a bit awkward, you know? Like you don't want to have it result in too crazy spam. But now, that's fine.
Could this be joy?
Thanks for the 100 bits. But it keeps going. It keeps going.
Could this be joy?
Thank you. Thanks for another 100 biddies. I think she just really likes hearing the doll, alright? I mean, come on, the doll just has a very, very fine voice, right? The doll has a very fine voice. You see?
Could this be joy?
Such a nice and smooth voice. Okay, I'm really not too sure if you're just accidentally sending too much, actually.
Could this be joy?
I'm not too sure. Because that's a lot of biddies. That's a lot of bits. Thank you.
Could this be joy?
Oh wait, we should proceed for really quick. Wait. Hold on. Let someone hold it.
Joy?
There. Get there. That's good, right?
Could this be joy?
That's joy. Right there's the joy. Hey Queen, good morning. Time for bid hype. Early morning bid hype.
Could this be joy?
I'm perfectly fine with this. Thank you very much, Paola. I appreciate that.
Could this be joy?
Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Could this be joy?
There's so many bits right now. Jesus. How many is this now?
Could this be joy?
How many is this, guys? What? Is this for real?
Could this be joy?
Jesus. Oh, I see it. You're battling away to the first position. Oh, you did it.
Could this be joy?
Oh, now I see it. Jesus.
Could this be joy?
A lot of coin. That's actually like that's all like 100 is like 1 coin, right? And coin. Jesus.
Could this be joy? Could this be joy?
Right in front of my face.
Could this be joy?
Didn't I do that great? Thank you very much. Thanks for all the biddies. That's legit crazy. That's a lot of bits.
Could this be joy?
A lot of bits. Thank you very much, Paola. Awesome, thank you. Hell yeah.
Could this be joy?
How behind is the voice? How many bits were there? My god, that's crazy. Oh! Monica has followed. We have 2 new Monikers now. Thank you guys. Welcome. Hello, Monica.
Could this be joy?
Oh boy. Let's get it going. See where it ends.
Could this be joy?
I actually don't know. I don't know where it ends. Board is going crazy now. Yeah. Then we're back in our fluffy little pink world.
Could this be joy?
I like the joy. I like it.
Could this be joy?
We're getting a lot of joy in here, guys. That's fine. That's more than fine. It's a lot of support to the channel. Thank you. Glad you like it.
Could this be joy?
I'm overflowing with joy. The music's like, you know, really working in that too.
Could this be joy?
I don't even know where it ends. Wait, do you actually see like the message on the bits as well underneath?
Could this be joy?
Is there a message with it or like an animation? Because these alerts are just new. Well, not the voice, but the looks.
Could this be joy?
You guys been all supporting pretty crazy tonight. Thank you guys. What an odd night.
Could this be joy?
What an odd night. Like yesterday, after the stream I fainted. And the whole day today I felt low in energy. Where,
Could this be joy?
I wasn't sure if I was actually feeling like alive enough, to stream. But then I was like, sure. Because I wanted to play some WoW. And then...
Could this be joy?
Then WoW, where you had like, I don't know, like half an hour in it. And, then it changed. Because it's the stress test. And I was like, sure. We hit that goal thing. We could go for something crazy. We could go play something strange. And then there's just a lot of support that happened, guys. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Can someone please support more to play Subnautica? We can totally talk about that. You see, guys, all of this support right now is basically supporting me for E3. So it's very awesome. Because at E3 you get to see IRL streams again. So that's very appreciated. I'm gonna play Subnautica anyway. But what if you accelerate it like that? What if you accelerate it like that? Maybe I'll think about certain things like that. We can totally, you know, brain up this idea with this whole little tip goal for crazy things, such as that. Keeps it interesting, right? More variety of things to play this way too. Why not? Why not? Music's just good. Anyways, let's proceed. Let's proceed then. You know, now that I've played this, you know, I want to see Alsoa do this. So, you know. I want to see that happen.
Could this be joy?
The Queen! Thanks for 1,000 biddies. Thank you. Oh, and you took the pole position. Oh boy. Oh boy. Thank you. Yeah, jipe it. Thank you. He would never? Hey, you know, it's not too bad after all. Just a lot of... Like, the text is not even that bad. It's just... I talk all the text, so it's... Goes a little on the voice. Other than that, though, it's just an interesting game, okay? I kind of want to see how... Monica and me can have a little alone time, you know? Hey Bloodberry, have a good lesson there.
Bonsai.
Thanks for hanging out. Interest, that's all I ever wanted. I mean, like those poems have like deeper meaning, makes it, makes it interesting. A bit more interesting. Well then, now we shall proceed. YuPhoenix, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. Surprised I'm not the one asking. I'm not the one asking you, YuPhoenix. What? I don't get the sentence. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Ah, okay. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, it's not your problem. I wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, Maybe I'll try talking to her to myself. Are you sure about that? It seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? Could have totally done the rush hour you me joke there. I don't know would you come to that conclusion. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, Eh? Been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now that it always has been. Hey, you're so funny. You thought about maybe you've always seen her as such. Wait, have you thought about that? Maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do you know? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. Now she said forget about it.
Could this be joy?
Hey Paola! Thanks for another 1,300 bits. Actually,
Could this be joy?
thank you for another 200 bits. Thank you very much. You guys really raising the bit position there. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for all the support. Can only have so much. Oh, guys, this is crazy. Pretty damn chunky. Like it. Thank you. It's like the peanut butter, right? But the crunchy one, right? The good one. That was living a life with a lie. I was using the creamy one before. Can you type along? And that you bid for Subnautica by any chance? Let's see how it goes tomorrow. This is a new world. This is a new world, guys. Oh, by the way, very interesting question, actually. How is this schedule right now? Like, how was the late start? Was it alright? Yeah, just man, you're working crazy hours. Of course you say that. You know, because it's weird. Probably wouldn't be awake if it wasn't for the high of you playing Doki. What if it started a little before that? Because before the schedule had been like 8 PM, which unfortunately, you know, like, it's tricky.
Yeah, maybe a little before. Maybe we try that. Late is normal. I used to be like stream late all the time. Then beginning of the year, we started having a schedule for like 4 months. Every night at 8 p.m. And I feel like it was not the most perfect chosen time. But maybe just a bit later rather than earlier. Maybe 10? Out of 10? I can make that work. Sleep is overrated. Oh, it's always in the way. Always in the way of things. Like, I haven't slept the whole night like the last couple days. It's pretty awful. And right now I've got a family here. Well, I've got my father here, taking care of some things, and then I think on Friday my mother is coming here with my nephew. He's probably gonna want to play Switch again. He loves playing Pokemon now. I'm thinking about maybe like at the end of the year I'll gift him a Switch or something. It's a good console. Imagine if your father saw you playing this. That was actually the best thing that happened the other day in the Happy Hops channel. The Happy Hop is a Dark Souls speedrunner, right? So he always plays like dark fantasy kind of games. And then he was playing Yakuza. He had a sponsored stream to play Yakuza. And the thing is, see, Yakuza is an interesting game. That's actually something I was considering of potentially playing, because it has a lot of interesting fun stuff going on. Really fun stuff, such as like, there were like these girls and they had to pose and he had to take pictures of them. And that's, his father comes in like 3 a.m. in the night, randomly comes in, never happened before. Never walked in on him streaming like that. And the only thing he sees is his girls posing, like Japanese girls posing erotically in front of the camera. So good. Like, what are the chances, right? What are the chances? Freaky. Freaky. See, aren't you guys interested now in playing Yakuza? Aren't you? A little interested? What did Zadu say? Oh, he was interested in the stream. He was quite interested. I couldn't understand that much because it was like a British accent. And it's like not directly in front of the microphone, so you just hear like odd and then British accent. I'm like, you want mate? Heavy British accents are still difficult for me to understand sometimes. However, let's continue. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. Sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. I know English very badly, but I'm so interested to watch this stream and I write all this in Google Translate like a dumbass. I'm too shy to chat. Omiyama. What's your native language? What's your main language? German accents? You guys want me to actually speak the next sentence in a German accent? Let's do that. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Next up, I go for my German-English accent, alright? Alright, let's start with Monika. Monika's getting the German-English accent. Hi, YuPhoenix. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, Being in this club is no one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some time before some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. I would also make me happy to see. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem and hold it back. Wait, what?
Hello, good hunter.
Ooh. Paola! Thank you for the gift sub to Omiyama. Welcome, Omiyama. Whichever language you speak, welcome. Welcome to the Unity. Enjoy the emotes, and I hope you still have a good time. Despite not understanding all the words, but I'm glad you're trying. Like that. Good stuff. Alrighty. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like it, YuPhoenix. Really? A lot cuter than I expected. Ha 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 ha. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. Haha. She says so. Freaking laugh. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. See. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. Probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Alright. Poem time, that's my favorite part. They actually take the words I chose, some of them, huh? That's nice. Welcome, Omiyama, welcome. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceased to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, fall even more. Gentle as a feather, and dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I don't think I understand this one. It's the happiest week, I'm crying from happiness. First my photos are appreciated by my favorite blogger, and now this. Hell yeah! Welcome. Important lines are: there is no meaning, there is no purpose. I don't think I get it. See. Let's get to the beginning again. Want to get searching for the meaning of life. Yeah, that's what I get from it. But I wonder, like, if there's more that I should be getting so far already. Okay. Not sure if I'm picking everything up or not. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of in my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd have a better time than anyone. You know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Hey Geraldine, welcome back. Whew. Lots of reading, guys. Lots of reading. Let's go through these last three, and then after that I gotta finish. Also, my throat's just getting so dry now. Beauty with the great eyes. Well done, YuPhoenix. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our own writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. Now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. It's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. It's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, YuPhoenix? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. Even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri. Not as bad as you're making it out sound in your head. I'm sure he'd rather explore you, Yuri. Freaking hell. What? I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. Just a little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up. Let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. I mean beach. Sorry, it's very, yeah. Beach. A marvel millions of years. A marvel millions of years in the making. Interesting sentence. Where the womb of earth chastically meets the surface, under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss. Beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. Easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. You will still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. Salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to the erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. I think I get it. I just don't know how to explain it, but I think I get it. I feel like it's about contemplating life and giving in. Love? Well, it seems like, you know, like the beach, the ocean and the sandcastle and the danger of it ripping away at your castle, but you still have to build it, you know? You need to expose yourself to the world, to experience the world, or stay at the shore and never, like, you know, experience anything. You guys know what I mean? You know how they say, like, there's this saying about ships in the harbor. That's what it sounds like. And I forgot the saying, but I remember the meaning. But yeah, it's like, you know, you gotta get into the world to experience the world. You don't get it by just staying in the harbor. This game can make you think. Ah, that's nice. I like that. I like it when games can actually do that. Like Detroit did that a lot. I enjoyed that. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Said it like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I went. It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles, our thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. Probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with their request. But, well, I suppose not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. Can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. More. Finally. This one is good. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Seriously, don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Keep writing poems like this. That's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. You think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess it depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. I like her attitude. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad you like my poem after all. I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. The music? I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away for the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I had left you long ago. Ventus Games and Added Game Zone. Thanks for the follows, guys. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Watch your insecurities in the salty sea. And let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. Remember the reasons you're wonderful. Press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. That's a complicated sentence. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Oh, this one's oddly written. Very oddly written somehow. Yeah, let me explain. A potential explanation for this poem is that Natsuki is writing to Yuri and comforting her. She's willing to carry Yuri's burdens so that she can love herself again. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about a beach. While Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted to write us about the same topic. I can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Sayori. Hey there. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can't really tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? Didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe that's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. Keep making new friends just like I was hoping. Makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. All that matters to me. Thank you. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. A little tired today. Hey. Right. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Insist. Yay. Gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh no! We messed it up! She's all sad. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something that sounded a bit unusual. That's right. You'd have deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. But that takes she run to anyway. Thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Come on! He actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? She's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Or? Curious expression coming from Yuri, all of the people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Getting lit. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. Most talented person, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you. She's not around. Maybe the case. Can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you. The one who is truly useless. Let's say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. It'd always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. That's... Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. YuPhoenix may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for YuPhoenix to... What do you say? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? So what do you think? Guys. Settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to YuPhoenix to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? That's what I'm talking about! Alright. Edu Games, ich bin Deutsch, richtig. Alright. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though... Please, can we just settle this already? Yeah, YuPhoenix, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. I can actually choose Monica. Yeah, that freaking dot scared me. Ah, well. I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on one second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help of all of us. Hey, but... I agree with Natsuki. I freaking messed it up. Is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But YuPhoenix was the one who... it doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me! Otherwise it wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for YuPhoenix to help one of you two. So I guess that's what we'll do. I've got my freaking chancla right here, right? I'm about to slap some, alright? Wanna hang out with Monica, come on. Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh my god. God damn it. Hi guys. You really want to be impressed, okay? You think chancla is good? What about dual-wielding chancla? Got you now. Now one is safe. No, those are not Crocs. Those are just some very random house shoes. Look at Monica's face though. Good. Natsuki is baking. Yuri is decorating. To do the right thing, guys. To do the right thing. Yuri. I'd probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki. Can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, YuPhoenix? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, you? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glanced between everyone in the room. Sorry for this. I don't really know why YuPhoenix picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They're really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, kinda appreciated it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do the best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. You're right, I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Score! Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? House? Is that a problem? Not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Right? In that case, won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like I should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. It's always clean. Yuri. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, you. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. Difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. Wait, that was the wrong sentence, oh my god. I chose to help you because it's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Hey, I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. Looks straight into my eyes for a long while. Believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm finally looking forward to Sunday. Yeah. I'm too. I'm not looking forward to Sunday. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. Guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Not like we feel that way about each other.
Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. So just go with it, then have a good time.
And here we save. Perfect safe spot, okay? Perfect safe spot.
Alright. Because